Hey, it's Jackie here. I wanted to make this video because I don't know if you're a little bit like me and getting just a little bit sick and tired of seeing absolute rubbish out on social media, especially when it comes down to people who are offering services, coaching programs, trainings and training courses to help you to grow a business at home. Now, I'm getting on my soapbox a little bit here, but here is my truth, and I wanted to share that with you because I'm sure that some of you will also be feeling this way, particularly if you have been around in the coaching world for a little while. So my view is that quite now in particular, in the last few months, there's a lot of rubbish being punted around out there, whether it's on an advert, whether it's on a 5-day challenge and the launch, or a program. And I wanted to give you some insight on things for you to think about when you next see one of these offerings online. So I think that social media needs cleaning up a little bit. There are still a lot of charlatans out there now, albeit there are good programs from good coaches and mentors and trainers, but there are a lot of pretenders out there now punting their training, their coaching and their information courses, which simply will not deliver the results that you are expecting of them. They simply don't work. They'll never ever work. They're fake, often delivered by somebody who is unqualified in the thing that they are talking about. They have the inexperience of handling you as a coaching client. They cannot deliver on their content as well as their ability to coach you and go through to get the results that you expected in the first place. Now, I'm not just slating coaches here. There are people purporting to be healers, coaches, trainers, mentors. It all falls under that heading, and if they haven't done the proper qualifications, if they haven't had the experience, if they have not worked with clients before in a decent way, then they're never ever going to be a quality person to go to get the results that you're after. Often they're copycatting. They have seen somebody else who's been successful and they're just duplicating or trying to duplicate what that person is offering, and actually you can never do that because only expertise and experience and the wisdom of having done it can actually produce that result. And if you're just copying someone, how on earth can you deliver for your clients? So if you haven't got any proof doing it, you probably don't want to work with those people. My opinion is that I want to sound a bit blunt here, but they're liars. They haven't done their due diligence, they haven't done the work, they haven't put the effort in. They are pretending. There's a lot of fake out there on social media now, not just on social media but on the TV as well. It gets my goat. Maybe I'm just too old. However, I get cross when these pretenders are preying on your wallet, on your emotions, and forcing you often to part with money that you don't have, with products that are inferior, and you will get let down by them. You often see them making terrible videos and doing bad lives, getting distracted, shuffling papers, just messing up big time, wasting half of the presentation time having a chat going hiya, or just getting lost in the midst talking about themselves. So it's not the way to go. I know because I coach people on how to make proper videos. So I pick up on things like their insincerity. Have you ever seen those sugary smiles, the touched up fake photographs, the ones where they pretend it's their house and it's not their house? They've gone to some rented accommodation, or they've had the photographs taken in a posh hotel, and they are not living the lifestyle that they're claiming to be. It's manipulation, and I don't hold with that. They'll pretend to be your bestie until you've parted with your credit card, and then you simply can't get hold of them to get the support and the advice that you paid good money for. It's drivel. They often put pointless posts out on social media. I don't care what people have had for their breakfast. I couldn't care less what their dog did. I don't care about what their children have got up to. Now, I know that it adds an element of their family and their social life onto it, but really, does it serve you as a business owner? That is what you have to decide. Often they're programs and courses that they put out there are confusing. They confuse them, they confuse me, they probably confuse you. They are overcomplicating things like sales funnels, how to set up the technical side of things online, and they are often promising quick fixes that actually are not quick fixes at all, and they will never quite get the result and hit the mark that you expected them to. They're often full of fluff, incomplete information, or old stuff that no longer works, especially when it comes to social media. They don't do the things themselves and often pass on this old information that doesn't work and didn't work back then, still doesn't work now, and then they're charging you money to do that, and I don't want that for you. Now, if you have been taken in by some of these things, you are probably feeling a little bit awkward right now, because you know that you often get taken in by bright, shiny object syndrome. You know the ones. You see the course, you see the offer, it's an irresistible price, and you buy it. But then you probably don't even open it, do you? And if you do open it, you end up more confused than you did before. So it's breaking the cycle of keep buying these little pieces, or the pieces that are claiming that they will get the results but never do. You have to break that cycle, get out of that habit. And often, if it's the bigger programs, these people, because they're not qualified, because they don't have the expertise, they are overcharging you. And then the ones that are afraid that they know that they can't do it are often undercharging you, and you end up with this cheap, nasty product that doesn't work. And okay, you might have thought it was a bargain, but it's not a bargain if it doesn't deliver the end result that you expected it to. So either over or undercharging on my in my truth is wrong. Yeah, so you might want to look at getting some proper material advice. You know, in the past you felt ripped off because you've invested in these courses, and it might have left you feeling a little bit sour, a little bit that you lack the trust to find the right support to get you going, to move your business forward and get you the results that you expect, to help you to get through all of that piece that you don't know enough about yet, that you haven't really had the clarity on. And I want to stop all of that stuff happening for you. So if you are thinking about, well, what's important, what's important that I take a look at, I made a list of things that I think are valuable to consider when you are investing in a coach who is going to get you the results that you want in your business. So you do the work from your soul. What are you talented, gifted and really good at? Do that work. Just be honest. Tell your truth. I'm telling my truth right now. I've bitten my lip for months and months and months, but I felt today was the day. No more. I am gonna talk about what's important to me in the hopes that it's also important to you. So stop pretending. Stop saying it's okay. Stop hiding too, because I know that there are lots of talented and gifted people who simply don't have the confidence to come out on a social media platform and share their messages of truth and honesty. And you don't need to fake it. Just be you, just show up as you, but know that there are steps that you can take that will get you the results that you really desire. But it's time to stop hiding and step up. Work those natural talents and strengths. Work to share the knowledge that you've already accrued over the years, or maybe it's experience, something that you do really well for existing clients and you want to expand that. Speak up to your audience, have something valuable to say to them and share it with good heart. Connect with them, because when you connect from the heart space, when you share your knowledge, you connect with people, and when you can connect with them on a camera, it helps them to make that decision that they can trust you. When you trust it, then you can encourage them to take action. You also need to take action. So you can't just buy a course and expect everything to go swimmingly well. You do have to put in some effort, but it doesn't need to be complicated. Now, I know that there are some simple steps that you can impart today into your business model. Create a system that works, that flows, that will bring in clients, customers once you have the clarity on what it is that you're offering to them, and eventually you'll be able to sell. Now, I know sell to you is, maybe to some of you anyway, could be a bit of a dirty word. You feel like you're pushing and you're shoving and it's manipulative. It's far from it. Selling is serving. And when you come from that space of knowing that you can help that person with the thing that you have available to them, then why wouldn't you share that with them? Because anything that can get that result is worth promoting and helping them to make the decision that it's the right thing for them. So you need to do selling in an authentic way, a soul-led way, which is what I teach to my clients. Soul-led way is all about integrity. Integrity really is coming from a place of truth, creating trust, keeping things simple, creating the simplicity of a system that works, a system that creates success and gets real results, not just empty promises. To get those results, you need to put the effort. Remember, I talked about action earlier on, and being able to do that is about having consistency of action, having clarity about why you're taking that action. What is that end result that you're going to get by taking that clear action? You need to get virtually visible in this life. Lord knows we can't go out very far right now, can we? So everything is about online space and making it happen in a viable way. So get virtually visible to the right people, and then share your valuable insights so that you can encourage them to take the next step with you. See, here is the truth. You do not need healing, fixing, or berating because you've got it wrong so far, wherever you're at right now. What you need to do is to know that you can build a successful business, and it does take time, it does take effort and energy, and anyone telling you otherwise is lying. You need to put all those elements in place. So you can't build a business just by working on the law of attraction. You can't build a business by just working on your energy. They're key parts, but they're not everything. And you can't do any other esoteric practice and hope for results. So it's no good sitting there meditating for hours on end and expecting the business to flow in. You've got to take the action too. Now, blending the two is one of the things that I'm good at, and I can help you with a simple methodology to set up a daily practice, a daily system that will help you to get business to come in. But you have to be prepared to take the action. You also won't succeed long term by just work, work, work. It's the old way of doing it, isn't it? Push, 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 shove, 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 manipulate, manipulate, work, work, work. Just being very business minded no longer cuts it. It ends up where you end up exhausted, the customers are repelled from the pushiness, and that is no way to do it either. So it's about finding that common ground, the piece in the middle that will get you the results that you desire. So I don't want you to be exhausted. I don't want you to pass on aggressive tactics that repel people. I want you to be able to do this promotion, this virtual visibility, the connection, being able to chat with people over the course of a conversation, maybe looking if there's a good match, to be able to make your offer to them and help them to decide if working with you is a good fit for them. So if you have tried to do this thing alone so far and not succeeded, the chances are you really do need to get some proper, good quality support, some insight and some ways of helping you to make this as simple as possible from someone who's ahead of the game from where you're at right now. So if that is the case, choose somebody who has overcome the current situation or challenge that you are going through or facing right now and can give you the right guidance to help you to work through it. Find somebody who's qualified in the areas of business that they claim to have had and they know that they can help you with it. Someone who doesn't confuse or complicate things. Someone who isn't hung up on the tech and just creates more complication. Find someone who can help you to set up a simple system that generates leads, that generates inquiries, that gives you a platform for you to share your knowledge and wisdom to attract clients so that you can keep on your success track. Find someone also that is approachable, available, and has that knowledge, so they can support you properly. And not somebody that is a doormat and is available 24/7, but somebody who you know that you can have regular contact with through a program that can support you. You might want to make sure that it's somebody who's got a bit of personality as well, because there's nothing worse than working with somebody who's too dry, too strict, too bolshy. Find someone that's a good personal mix with you. Do you like them as a person? Have they got the right personality? Can they make the learning experience fun for you, rather than you feeling like you've sat through detention? Because Lord knows I've sat through a few of those programs, and that you end up feeling like a naughty school child. Make sure that you can have some fun working through the business success. Also, make sure that they have the necessary wisdom and knowledge that creates excitement in you to take that action, because let's face it, it's reliant on you taking the action to move forward. They can only give you suggestions on how that might be best applied for you. Someone who knows what action to take so that they can pass it on to you, and their knowledge needs to be valuable so that they can offer you the right transformations that you're looking for. So there is my little soapbox rant. I hope that it hasn't just been a rant, it's been something that has helped you to really think about next time you get tempted by the bright shiny object, next time you get invited in on a 5-day launch. You don't have to do 5-day launch, by the way. Next time you see the Facebook ad pop up, next time you see the Insta offer, next time you're looking and envying someone's lifestyle on their photographic collection, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have the right solution for you. You have to look within. You have to think about, what do I need now? Is this the person that can help me? Can I be committed to invest in myself, to invest in this program, to be invested to take the transformational steps to get the results that I want? Can this program, can this person help me to get the results I want? If that's the case, then talk to that person, find out some more, do your due diligence. And if you would like to find out more about how I can help you with your business, I've got experience. I've worked for over 20 years now with businesses in a corporate capacity and with startup businesses. I know how to speak to an audience. I know how to clarify an offer. I know how to put a program together. I know about pricing. I know about energetic alignment. I know quite a lot of pieces that I bring together to create a simple system. There are only 3 pieces in my system that help you to reach out, to reach the right clients, to get the vital business coming into your business, the profits, the sales. And if you would like to know more about that, then let's talk. If this has struck a chord with you, drop me a message. Put me a hell yes below if you would like, or direct message me. Let's set up an informal chat to find out where you're struggling right now, what you would like help with, and how I can best support you if that is the case, if we're the right match. So this is me. This is my Friday rant over and out, and I look forward to speaking with those of you who have heard this message on a profound level. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.